The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New York Jets and the San Francisco 49ers. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Santa Clara.
This one fielded at the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ready. 50 seconds. Push him back.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And some room to roam now. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And some space here. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
55 rushing yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yep, the lanes are there. Go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Now former 6th-round pick, it's Elijah Mitchell.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
They'll run with Mitchell.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Elijah Mitchell.
A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Some good running there at the end of the up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Now White. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, White. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. On second down, Johnson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
White. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
The first down carry here for Johnson.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On first and 10, it's Carter.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Carter. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Carter.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Up the middle, Johnson. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Going for it, it's Carter.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Michael Carter
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
And that flag accepted.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. 32.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Ready. Yellow. 43. Watch time. Time is right. Watch time. Ready.
First down. Here's Mitchell.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Ready, set. Mark 57. Switch.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On second down, McCaffrey. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short.
Going for it, it's Mitchell.
Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. Kyle Shanahan an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They go to Johnson again. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
White's throw going to be caught by Davis.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, it's White. Flushed out right.
He's got the connection to Moore.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 1st down, it's White. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Second down and goal. White to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
Now White. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half.
Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And they start the second half with Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff, Johnson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
On 1st down, right back to Carter. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Carter straight ahead.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's White. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Ty Johnson, a 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Take it in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Trying the right side with Mitchell.
They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Forced it, and he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready? Smash, Ray.
Strip that ball. Nice 57. 57's Mike. Here we go, D. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Oh, get it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose.
And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Well, that's the down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long, and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
White looks to throw. They will find Davis. That's complete. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. On 4th down, White. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Under 10. Under 10. 10. Check safety. Check safety.
Now White with a first down throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Big stop. Let's go. 57 to Mike. 57.
On 2nd and 10. White, he'll air this one out deep for Davis. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point.
Thomas. And the Niners are right back in this football game. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
And they'll bring him down right around the 13. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10.
On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
Right back to Mitchell here.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Ready, break.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
And now they'll throw with Lance.
Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long.
57's the Mike. Watch 57. Watch the screen. Pass. 57's the Mike.
Now Lance. Pass complete, Samuel.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards that time for number 19. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Give running right is Mitchell.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
95.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Ready, go.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
This one caught by Kittle. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
50 red. 60 red.
Lights 57, 57.
Juice, yellow.
Hey, check now, check now.
52 blaster.
31, check 31.
Good.
On the handoff, Mitchell. Down to the 42, second down.
Down.
Second down and 8.
Spike, 60. Blaster, 6.
Check, check, check. 57's the mic, mark 57.
Cut, cut.
Now a play fake. Lance. And this pass caught by Gray.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Watch the pass.
Will Green.
57's the mic.
Ready, ready.
On first down, Lance.
And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Red, cycle.
Check mic 57, mic 57. Let's go, Pete.
Lance looking to throw it. That's complete left side to Gray.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
57.
Go.
They'll run with Mitchell.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And we've got a timeout.
Here we go.
9 seconds remaining.
57.
Cut, cut.
Once more with Mitchell.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful. We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New York Jets.
Here's the punter, Braden Mann, set to do the honors, and we are underway at MetLife Stadium. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. First play, first pass for Brady. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady.
That's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. That throw by Brady incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. They'll go for it. It's Brady.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. A first carry for Leonard Fournette.
He'll get this down to the 38. 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Fournette. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic, so I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
Brady going to go on 4th down. Airing this one out for Evans. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have the 1st down here as he's up to the 15.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A give up the middle to Carter. And taken down just shy of the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Up the middle, Johnson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They go to Johnson again. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From just shy of midfield, White. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Back to throw. White. Under pressure, they got him again. They're going to try and throw. Look deep for Wilson.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Buccaneers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this one caught by Cameron Brate.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. From midfield, here's Brady. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now Brady again. He completes it to Evans. Touchdown.
Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 7-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
18 more yards there and another first down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Dumping it off for Johnson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 11 more on that one and another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1. To Johnson again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Ty Johnson as the first half is winding down. And the Jets have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
This is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the play there to create the turnover.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Open man here is Conklin.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. The first down carry here for Johnson.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Johnson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Toss wide side. This is Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Stuck for the loss by Devin White.
One of the toughest things for an offensive lineman to learn is the ability to get in space and hit people who are moving targets. And linebackers are not easy ones to hit because they know how to move, juke, and make you miss. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A nice play for the defense. Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down. Operating from the gun. White steps away to his left. And this is caught. He hits more. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll run with Carter. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
That's it, baby.
One more time with Carter. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. White. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin from 4 yards out. And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. This is caught by Evans. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Brady to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bucs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Brady's going to look to throw. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Now White. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Here's White throwing on 4th down. This one caught by Davis. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And he'll have a Jets first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
Carter straight ahead. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Charles, defensively, 1 timeout left. Do you use it here or do you let it roll to the 2-minute warning?
I would use it here because you're going to get the 2-minute warning stoppage as well. And then that means you have to snap the ball again. Something could happen. Something could go awry. You could get the ball back. I wouldn't let it run.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw, White. Being chased out left. That pass complete to Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Carter. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Down inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it with Carter. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Michael Carter taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets will add to their 4th quarter lead. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Levante David. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Back to throw, Brady. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
White. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
One final try now for Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we've got an AFC East matchup between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from Miami. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. 33. Yellow. Let's go.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And right away, he lost the football. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff. Johnson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Johnson will take this one in. Touchdown, New York. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Tua sets up to pass it.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Play action. Now it's Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
And that's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Tua on the bootleg here. Out to his left. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Tua going to throw. Flushed out right.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
22 needle, black ultra.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Dolphins!
Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From way up at the 23. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. White. Open man is Uzama. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From the 44, White.
He's got the connection to Moore.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Ty Johnson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Jets have moved out in front.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Raheem Mostert.
75 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
That's it, baby. There it is. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone?
That's caught at the 25. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 46 yards.
Here's a Florida native from up near Pensacola. It's Michael Carter.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Michael Carter.
A 23-yard run. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, here's Tua. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock. But now after that big play, their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Get the ball.
Off a play action. Tagovailoa.
Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jalen Waddle.
50 yards.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Now White with a first down throw. He finds Wilson on the move past the 40.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On first down, it's White. They'll roll him out right. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of this.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
James Robinson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Zerline good with a PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike. Tighten up. Pull it together.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Tua, the final shot before half. Rolling to his right. It's Hill, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
From way up at the 23.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, White. He'll buy some time right. Again, he finds Moore. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. White looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Ty Johnson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
From the 30 on second down, Tua. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Watch the run, watch the run. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up.
Here's Tua. Steps away. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Tua now on first down. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
43. Shot. 17. Rail. Yellow.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
10.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Tua. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From way up at the 23. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
White's throw going to be caught by Davis.
The Jets on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. Rolling to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down.
A give up the middle to Carter.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Carter once more.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's a give to Carter.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
A give up the middle to Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They'll run with Carter. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Up the middle, Johnson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1.
They'll run with Carter.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Michael Carter
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jets have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red.
Switch.
Cluster. 6.
Tagovailoa. He's got to complete to Waddle.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Now Tua.
They'll roll him out right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
45. White. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Red. Cycle. Ready.
Here's Tua.
He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Tua.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by DJ Reed.
And the Jets are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Here's White. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
To throw, White rolling to his right, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we sign off from Miami.